A warm welcome to everyone to our first United Voices for Peace virtual program. Thank you all for your will to connect with us in this digital environment. A special thanks also to our partners for making this global peacemaking initiative possible today. I'm truly excited to take you today to a very special journey from the heart of the Jewish quarter in Barcelona. The journey of a 99 years old Holocaust survivor, Inge Ginsberg, who found in death metal a way to make her voice heard. We are extremely excited to echo her voice and to amplify it and support her fight for social justice. In the first part of our program, we are going to feature the death metal grandma documentary from Leah Gallum, who was awarded in 2018 from the prestigious Festival de Cannes. In the second part of the program, we're going to have the privilege to join her band for a live concert. But before that, let's get inside. Our host is waiting for us.
Hola, muchas gracias por venir y muy bienvenidos aquí a la Casa Dret, la casa más antigua de Barcelona y la sede de Mosaica. Mosaica somos una organización sin ánimo de lucro que nos dedicamos a normalizar y visibilizar la cultura judía en Cataluña. También estamos muy emocionados de participar en este proyecto en un año como este lleno de muertes, que podemos celebrar la vida y también la paz. Sin más, os dejo en las manos muy capaces de Leah Gallant en Nueva York. Muchas gracias.
Hi everyone, my name is Leah Gallant and I'm the director of Death Metal Grandma. Thank you for joining us today for this event, and thank you, Veronica, for inviting me and for organizing this. So essentially, Death Metal Grandma is a short documentary following 97-year-old Holocaust survivor. She's actually 98 now, Inge Ginsberg, who's an incredible woman, has an incredible life, and she's actually working with her two collaborators, Lucia Caruso and Pedro da Silva, to become a death metal singer. So this film was really fun to make, as you can probably tell, and clearly I'm not close to Inge's age, so my involvement in this film felt very rich because of the cross-generational relationship that I formed with Inge, and that I feel is lacking in our culture, especially the US and European cultures, that I hoped that I could replicate in the edit room, to show everyone how important it is to respect our elders and to listen to them, especially ones that have such incredible stories such as Inge. So I do hope you enjoy the film, and thank you again.
In American and even European culture, the old people are excluded from life. You have to have the chance to be heard. Ich bin die Inge Ginsberg und mein größtes Talent ist nicht singen, sondern überleben. Ich bin 1942 als Flüchtling in die Schweiz gekommen, dann für den amerikanischen Geheimdienst in Lugano eine Villa geführt. Mit dem Leben verbunden bleibt, dass man sich mit jungen Leuten umgibt und immer etwas macht, was man noch nie getan hat. Und ich bitte, ihr dürft mich ruhig auslachen, aber erst, wenn ihr mir es nachmacht. Ja! zerstören. Natur, wir stinken im Dreck. Alles Gute und Schöne ist weg. Life is a lonely land. All your parents and relatives are gone. Your friends are gone. Nobody really cares what you have to say. People don't want to hear the truth. You have to do something which makes you happy. Some people drink, some people frisk, and I write poetry. So this is where I write my poem. You see how many there are. Every page is a poem. I can write my poetry, except nobody will hear it. But if I take part in the competitions, millions of people hear it on YouTube. Vergiss den Wurm, vergiss den Zahn. Trink und iss und sing und lach. Dann fährt der Teufel zur Hölle ab. Hello. Hello. We are interviewing.
Yes, I can see. Oh, look how you
I know.
look. Amazing.
I met Inge almost 15 years ago in school.
One summer, she started writing these lyrics about blood and death. And I told her, this sounds like death metal lyrics. And she goes, death metal, what is that?
Follow your own path. Don't be a sheep in the herd. Do we have that?
Inge wrote the lyrics, and we wrote the music for these songs.
Cooking is just as important in a relationship as sex. That is how I caught all my good men, by cooking a nice dinner. Let me stay here some more time. I have a message for humankind. Learn from my forefathers. Wisdom.
Okay, let's do those 2 lines again.
Only 2 lines. Save your breath. Do you know why I want to keep you doing this? Because this way you keep living.
You're right.
Your spirit is up, and then it lifts your body up.
My spirit is very willing, but my flesh is very tired.
Yeah, so just those 3 measures.
What am I doing today?
Shouting.
Ha!
Yes.
Ha!
Yes. That's awesome.
Again?
Now you can go, "Roar!"
Wah-ho-ho, yah-ho-ho, yah-ho-ho. Every one of my songs has a message. The first one is, don't destroy what you can't replace. But the second is a very heavy message to it. You can't avoid that, so laugh about it. I started out as a Jewish princess in Vienna. Whoever could play the piano was the center of attention at the party. It served me well because I studied music from age 6 to 16. Then I had 4 years of Hitler, of persecution, and escaping over the mountains where I almost froze to death. My first husband, Otto, and I escaped to Switzerland, where we were refugees. After the war, we came to Hollywood. That is when Otto and I started to compose because we had nothing except our talents. You hear today is Try Again, which was a big hit with Dean Martin.
And that's why you must try again.
After a while, I got very tired of this Hollywood life, which is all fake, and I left. Listen, my friends, if you keep me waiting, I go home in between. 3 minutes. In 3 minutes, I'm gone.
He just ruined that sheep's whole day. Poor sheep, yeah.
Thanks, Jackson.
The universe echoes back. Keep going.
You can keep going.
I
If she got the beginning, we could just do that. And then
You have,
read it love.
you have what you need?
We're close. We're very close.
We need Radiate Love. That's it. So we're gonna just do Radiate Love. Does that work?
Yes, we're gonna just do a different thing with the camera, but. Can you look at yourself in the small mirror?
That's not me. Some strange woman who sits there. I don't like myself in the mirror. Naturally, I always smile. I smiled my way from poor to rich. I smiled my way out of the Holocaust. Because when you're down and out, you're down and everybody tramples on you.
We're both nervous because we're performing in America's Got Talent. So yes,
Well, I'm not nervous at all
repeating
because of that. I'm nervous because of Inge.
Yeah.
She says she doesn't want to go now.
Just go and talk to her.
It's ridiculous.
Take a deep breath, Inge. We're all here now.
What?
You know what? You need pampering.
What do I need?
You need pampering. You
I need quiet, peace and quiet.
You're gonna be so bored after 2 hours of quiet.
I'm a writer, not a singer. I've never been a singer. I've always been a writer.
And I love the preparation more than anything. Isn't this the best time?
Yeah, okay. That's it.
Okay.
Let's
Good.
go.
You want me to turn the light off? Are we
Yeah.
ready to go?
Let's go.
Let's go. That's it. You see? That's all you need to do. Just go.
We keep doing this with Inge because we know this gives her energy. We know that this keeps her alive.
We are going to America Has Talent. And I'm the singer. I'm a rap singer. You can YouTube me.
Yeah?
Yeah. Inge Ginsberg. The oldest rapper on history.
Wow.
So, Inge, I want you to really go crazy there. I want you full of energy. So the beginning, very childlike.
You do this. I had a total blackout. Couldn't remember the words. I'm alive. I don't have to do special things to prove that I'm alive. My concept of heaven and hell is that in the moment of death you realize your life was full and good, that's heaven. And if you think I should have done this or that, I think that's hell. Old age is a beautiful land. There is total freedom. Love affairs are rare. Now it is the wind that caresses my hair, but the scent of flowers, the song of a bird are still there. Old friends are mostly gone. Replace them with the young. They appreciate your stories of times gone by. humankind. Learn from our forefathers' wisdom. Don't be a victim of the system. Don't be like sheep. Don't be asleep. Be awake. The chains you must break. In that film, I'm the star. So in the film that Leo makes, I'm the star, so that's better.
We want to know much more about Inge Ginsberg, and we're here with the band today. So with Lucia Caruso and Pedro da Silva, who are going to tell us much more and delight us with a live concert. Hi, Lucia, how are you? So tell us more about Inge.
Hello, thank you so much for having us here. Well, Inge, so much to say about Inge, where to start. We met 17 years ago at the Manhattan School of Music. She came to a concert and we just looked at each other. She had a red dress like you, blue eyes, and all she said to me that she liked my green eyes, and then we started a conversation. That moment, it was such a high chemistry that we basically adopted each other as grandchild and grandmother. I lost my grandmother at the same time she lost her grandchild and became family. And then 16 years later, or I don't know how many years after that, we decided to do these death metal songs because Pedro saw her writing lyrics about death and having fun about that.
So Pedro, you're writing the music, right?
Yes, I wrote the music with Lucia, and Inge wrote the lyrics. And what happened is that at first she wrote these romantic songs because she was a composer with her husband Otto Kollmann, and they wrote songs for Nat King Cole and Doris Day and Rosemary Clooney and Dean Martin. And so she was writing romantic songs, and we were not really interested. But then one summer she wrote these lyrics about death and blood and worms eating your flesh after you die. And I said to Inge, that's a death metal song. And she was like, death metal, what is that? So I showed it to her, and she loved it. And she said she wanted to do it. So a light bulb went in my head, and I was like, let's do a death metal song with Inge. So she had never been on stage before. She had never sang before. So what she did was recite, basically, like rapping in rhythm with the heavy metal in the background. It's not death metal. The lyrics were typical of death metal, but the end result is not death metal because there's no growling, but it doesn't matter. So it's a lot of fun to do these songs with her.
Well, the result is absolutely amazing. You've done a great job with Inge. So really, I commend you for that job. And today you're going to delight us with a concert of a bit of a different style, right? Who wants to answer? Pedro?
Yes. So we're going to start with a Ladino song, Cuando el Rey Nimrod, which is about the birth of Abraham, the founder of the three main monotheistic religions, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. And then we're going to do now a non-absolutist universal anthem, which is a piece that unites all people and all philosophies. But it's based on Jainism more than anything, but it's a uniting kind of piece. And the last one is also a very uniting kind of piece, which is 1 = 3 = 7, which 1 is the one religion, the one God, the one monotheistic faith. 3 is the three main ones, Judaism, Christianity, and Islam. And 7 is the most sacred number of all three. And the text comes from the Quran. And it's a very special text that really unites all three religions. And it says, we believe in Allah and what He has revealed to us, and what was revealed to Abraham and Ismail and Isaac and Jacob and to the 12 tribes of Israel. There is no difference between them. It is to Him that we surrender. We believe in what Moses and Jesus received and what was revealed to them, and what God gave them and to the prophets. It is to Him that we bow. So this is a passage from the Quran, chapter 2, verse 136, that unites Christianity and Judaism and Islam.
So thank you very much for that. And before the concert, we have another guest. Another important aspect of Inge's personality is her Jewish identity. We are here today with Isaac Levy, a member of the Jewish community in Barcelona.
Hola, muchas gracias, Verónica. Yo, además de ser miembro de la Comunidad Judía de Barcelona, soy presidente del ICRA, que es una liga internacional contra el racismo y el antisemitismo aquí en Barcelona. En fin, acabamos de ver el documental de Inge y la verdad que es impresionante la superación de Inge del horror que fue el Holocausto y de cómo ella ha superado todos estos traumas con tan buen humor, con tanta alegría y nos da esperanza a todos. Baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kideshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu le'adlik ner Hanukkah. Baruch ata Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam she'asa nisim le'avotenu bayamim hahem bazman hazeh. Amen.
beautiful message of peace to end with. Thank you very much, all of you, for watching and for following us and for helping us to bring the world closer together. Thank you.